Hey there, boys and girls. Are you ready to go? Okay, we are in lesson 3, bubble 9. Let's jump right in. It says choose from the following activities. We're going to do all 3. So let's debug the car first. And remember what debugging means. Debugging means we're looking for the code and we're looking for errors or problems in the code that prevent it from being what we want it to be. Okay, so let's run this and see what's up. Ah, it's a car. Cool. But it says, oops, the red part of the car is hiding the wheel. Okay, you can see that the wheels are being hidden and it doesn't look like this picture. This is our goal over here. This is what we want it to look like. It says fix the program to match the picture on the right. So it says do this. Read the code that makes the car. So we want to look here and we can see that first comes the fill statement. Okay, fill. And we don't want it way down there. Dim gray. Then it's going to draw 2 circles, ellipse and ellipse. So those are the wheels. Then it's going to the fill color changes to red, and then it draws 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rectangles. And you can see that's how many we have up here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rectangles. They're all red. The problem is we want the wheels so they're visible like this. And remember, code.org or any computer program always reads from top to bottom. So since the ellipses are at the top, they get drawn first. So the circles get drawn first. Okay, I'm trying not to block my face. And then the squares get drawn over the wheels because they come at the bottom. So we want to reverse that. We want to put the squares first, then the wheels on top of the squares. Okay, so basically all we have to do is take these 3 blocks of code. So I'm going to notice what I'm doing. Okay, let me show you that again. I'm going to start in the bottom. I'm going to put my mouse right in the bottom right hand corner of that 3rd line of code because these first three lines are the ones that draw the wheels. I want to take them all together. So I'm going to start in the bottom right corner of this line 3 and I'm going to click and drag and hold this rectangle open until I can grab all 3 lines of code, then let go. Then I'm going to drag all 3 of these down to the bottom and pop them in the bottom of the code. Now you can see what has happened. Let me get myself out of the way. Let me get that out of the way. Now you can see the fill of gray and the 2 circles are going to come at the end, which means they're going to be on top of the red rectangles. Here you go. Boom. See that? So we have just successfully created a car with visible wheels. And we're done. So isn't that awesome? Let's move on to the next activity. Okay, so we're going to click finish and continue. We're going to go back to level 9. We're done to debug the car. Let's debug a flower. Okay, you guys get the idea. We want it to look like this. If we run it, it looks like that. So let's look at our code and find out what the problem is. Looks like our coordinates are just off. And you can look at the do this. It says look at the code that makes the flower. Change the code so that all the petals are attached to the center of the flower. Okay, hint, use the grid to figure out where the petals should be. Okay, so you can see that some of the petals don't have the right coordinates. So let's check this one out. This one is basically at 300, 200. So I can see the center of this is at basically 300, 200. That's this line of code, line 6. That's not very good. That's not where we want it. We want this one to be more like, the center should be more like right there, somewhere around there. Let's see. I'm not sure exactly where to say it should be, but they just need to be touching the flower somewhere. So I'm going to say maybe 240, 170. 240, 170. I'm going to try that. I'm going to start with that. 240, 170. Reset, run. Okay, not quite right. I want to bring it down about 30. So let's make this 240. Let's make this go down a little bit farther to 200 and then run that. That looks pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's all right. It doesn't have to go down that far. We could make this 190 if we really wanted to and make it even better looking. Oh my gosh, I am trying to click in there. It's not letting me. That is super annoying. Hang on one second. 190. Okay, let's reset that and run it. That looks pretty good. Now let's bring this other circle up there. So you see what I'm doing, boys and girls. I'm typing numbers in, taking a guess where it looks best, and then changing it if I need to. So let's bring this one up to about right there. It looks like about 225, 220, 230. So where is this one, by the way? This one is right now at 235, 300 or so. That's this one, 240, 300. So we want to change them. What did we say? 220, 230. Okay, so we're going to change this one to 220, 230. See what that does. Not bad. It's a little far up and over. So let's make it 225, 235, and reset, run. That looks pretty good. What do you think? Nice flower. Nice flower. Okay, we got them all touching the yellow center. Done. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Good job.